Hey everybody, my name is Vonnie and welcome back to Sona Awareness, guys. It's been a while since I made a video, and I'm coming live from the battlefield, guys. You all know what I mean. I'm dealing with narcissists myself. In different settings and a legal setting, and I just want to thank you guys also that have been reaching out to me for the encouragement and the support. Thank you, Lisa, for the information and the you've been giving me information and just a lot of support and encouragement. Thank you so much. And Ellie and just everybody else. I see the channel is growing, and I want to thank everybody for tuning in and just allowing me to just encourage you guys from the battlefield myself, guys. I'm in it with you all. So I definitely understand what's going on out here. And again, I just want to thank you guys so much for supporting this channel, guys. And in today's video is actually going to be an interesting video. I want to talk about narcissists playing a victim, how to counteract that, how to step in and do what you have to do on your part to kind of stop them from doing that. You don't really want to let them go through with playing a victim, and how dangerous it is and it can be for them playing a victim and how they're doing it. We're going to get into it and talk about all of those things. So the narcissist playing the victim role is it's mind-blowing. It's disgusting because they're no victim. Let's be real about it, guys. They're no victim. They're actually predators. They're very controlling. They set you up in situations. They're mean, vicious people. And just for them to play the victim, it just does something to you that it's just hard to explain, hard to describe. So I want to talk about why they do this. They sit here and play the victim because they don't they want to reduce the responsibility that they have. They want to play around and manipulate a situation so that it's a benefit to them. To get some pity from people, whoever it may be, whatever, because we all have so many dynamic situations going on, with dealing with narcissists. Some are family members, some are ex, spouses, or co-workers, so they want to play this victim card, though, just to get pity, and they want to point the finger in the other direction at us, and they're the victims, right? In their minds, they want everybody to see them as the victim. It's just, again, it's just really mind-blowing. It's not fair to sit here and have your reputation ruined by somebody who actually hurt you, who harmed you, who is very abusive and very toxic. Oh, I'm stuttering, but is very toxic, and they want to ruin your reputation and try to destroy you, and it's not fair. This is someone, again, that's very evil, very nasty person, and they sit there and done all of these things to you, and for them to just sit there and just ruin just your reputation and try to harm you in every single aspect of your life is not fair. Narcissists, they have these identity issues. They have a lot going on, that false self, that cover up just to protect that fragile ego. They don't want They don't want to be yelled at or by some family court judge or fussed at, in court by a judge, so they try to set these situations up and set traps over and over again for you to fall into. And if you're not educated enough, or if you don't understand narcissism well enough, you can fall into these traps very easy because they are very calculated. They really put a lot of effort and time and energy into these traps, So narcissists are usually, it's usually like they have a dark side to them. Obviously, that's that false self. The real self. Sorry, the real self is the dark side individual. The person that they want to be seen as is the good person, the father of the year, but it's like a mirror, and it's always another side to it, a reflection of it, what they really are. They pretend to be the great father because that's what the world sees. That's what everybody loves to hear. They play around with images, parenting and husbands, great husbands, and all of these, things that people in our society do look at as, as good things. They do like to hear about good parenting or, healthy marriages. They look at that as, been, it's certain rewards when it comes to, having your ego stroked, by narcissists for them, having their ego stroked by being a good parent. It's a reward for them, they eat it up, for everybody to sit here and tell them they're a great husband or whatever their image that they want people to see. This is what they go so hard to defend. And this is why they're playing this victim, because they're not going to let you make other people see them for what they really are. They're doing all of this just to protect that. The dark side of them, like I said, is that they're terrible fathers, husbands, grandparents, lazy workers. That's the real them. That's and the covert side of it is that they want to cover all of this stuff up. Narcissism is about a covert side. The covert side, the dark side of it, also is about them covering up their image, hiding it from people. So in a lot of ways, you'll see some of their behavior. You'll see that slickness, that arrogance, because they know what they're doing, and they just are so arrogant about it. They're cocky in a lot of ways, prideful, and they think that, you're a fool, that you're a fool. They get to do all these things and try to get away with the things that they want to get away with. They lie about things that don't make sense. I want to talk about that real quick. As far as going back into how they play this victim, how they are doing it. They lie about things that really just don't even make sense, just to cover up some of their actions. They're going to cover it. Just depending on what situation that you're in with them. They keep on setting up traps. For you to fall into. It's like Tom and Jerry, the cartoon. I know a lot of you all seen that cat and mouse game. They're always trying to, the cat was always trying to kill the mouse, always trying to come after him. But it was always something that happened at the end that didn't work out. He almost had him several times, but it's always something that happened where it didn't work out, So that's how narcissists are. They always are trying to destroy you. Always, every day, every second of the day, every episode, just like the Tom and Jerry show. It's always a plot to destroy you and take over the world. It's a shame that you have to have your guards up so high with them, but you know what they are. Other people don't see it. It's not about what other people see. It's about what what they are. What they're doing. You gotta literally protect yourself, because the stakes are so high. You don't want to lose your home or your children, or you don't want to lose your job messing around with them. I mean, they don't play. They are really on a mission to literally destroy you. It's very spiritual. It's a spiritual battle, but they are doing this because they do not want to lose. They don't want to lose the game that they play. Some people live for different things in this world. Some people are all about money. Some people are all about playing the game. Some people are about being famous. The narcissist is playing the game. They just live for the game. So they adopt this victim mentality, again, to lower the consequences and to gain sympathy from everybody. They make it seem like they're, such this good person and you should work with them despite all the things that they did to you, all the horrible things, they try to trick you into doing things that you shouldn't be doing, and they'll sit here and turn around and act clueless or dumb, about the rules or the laws or whatever the case is. They make excuses for all of that crazy behavior that they have. It's all about, it's just a whole bunch of games and things being thrown at you. It's just, so what you'll have to do, you'll have to end up educating them just a little bit, like tell them, depending on what situation you're in, stalking is against the law, you have to tell a narcissist something like that, because you have to tell them, please stop stalking me. I seen you outside my house. You're going to have to take a picture. I've seen you, at the same store I'm at or wherever they're at, trying to be near you or doing whatever it is they're doing. You have to briefly educate them just so you can have it recorded that you did let them know, because they'll act like, play the victim, act like, I didn't know we weren't supposed to, I didn't read that, I didn't get that part, I misunderstood that part in the order, or whatever the case is in the court order. I didn't know that we weren't supposed to be around each other. What, they'll try to act like they didn't know, or they didn't understand something, or just playing dumb when they knew damn well that they were not supposed to be anywhere near you. You don't want them anywhere near you. You have to sit here and explain to them something that they should understand already. And that's how you know something is fishy. You don't understand what's in this order. It's right there on page 3. We don't need to be near each other, or whatever the case is. So you have to tell these narcissists, you have to communicate with them, but always in a business type way, a business type mindset. Adopt the real business like mindset, real professional mindset. Can you please get someone to help you understand how this court order works? And that's it. They want to play dumb. They want to test you. They want to see what they can get away with. So, don't forget to always respond to any messages, or, if you're co-parenting with one, always respond to them, because it's a test. I can guarantee you they're very calculated. They're very calculated individuals. They remind me of, I don't know if you guys ever watched the Animal Planet. I watch it sometime. Those lions are so savage, the way they go after zebras and the animals, and they just sit there and they just literally pounce on them and destroy them, and it's just in their nature. I know people like watching that stuff, it's just to see something get killed, but you shouldn't enjoy it, but people watch stuff like that. They look at it as entertaining, or whatever the case is, but and some people just find it interesting. But if you really think about it, the lion is the predator, is the narcissist, going after an animal just so innocent, just eating grass or whatever zebras do, just and they look like they go after the easiest one. They don't want too much of a challenge. They just want it to be more easier. So they want weak people. They don't want you to they go after weaker people. They don't want you to have any family members or a whole bunch of brothers, or if you have a whole bunch of brothers, a narcissist male would probably not be too interested in you, because they know if they put their hands on you or do anything to hurt you, if their brothers find out, the brothers are going to come looking for them. But a lot of us don't have, strong family ties and things of that nature. So the narcissist is a predator. They knew that. They knew you ain't have nobody in your corner. So they went after you 9 times out of 10, because they view you as a weak person, as an easy prey, So, again, they are predators. Always adopt a business type mindset with them. Keep it professional so you can document anything dealing with them. It's very serious, Let me see if I missed anything. I just feel like it's just so much to cover. But I'll give you guys another example. If a narcissist send you a text message and says that I need to get my things from your house, and you're just like, so emotional because maybe they just were violent towards you or whatever the case is, and you just decide to ignore it. Like, you're not thinking about their things. You're looking at it like they're not coming to my house, or you just acting off your emotions. They'll sit there and use the fact that you didn't respond to come over and say, she never responded, and I didn't know the order stated that, this, that, and the third, So they'll show up at your house knowing they're not supposed to be around you. It's always some type of way that they'll break the rules or find out. They're real slick. They're real slick. They'll say they misread the orders, or they'll make excuses or act dumb or confused. It's just a game to them. It's a game. They don't want to follow the rules. They want to break the rules. And you have to be very direct with them and bring them back to reality, because when things play out, in front of everybody, chaos is a distraction, chaos and confusion. That's what the narcissist is looking for. They are looking for people to be confused and add chaos. They don't want things to be simple and easy and black and white. So they set you up in a situation for you to lose, and you have to be careful about these situations. And I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. But it's that victim mindset. They always set these situations up to get sympathy. They are very, they want to get sympathy from everybody, get everybody feeling sorry for them, and everybody, mad at you. So they're, again, they're very prideful and arrogant. I remember he told me one time, he said, I'm ready for court. I'm ready for court. And I was wondering, it just kind of blew me away. Like, you really ready to go to court again? And then I'm thinking to myself, like, Why are you so arrogant? That arrogance was like, I'm ready. I've set you up in so many situations. I got you this time. I got you this time. Like Tom and Jerry. He always thought he had the mouse. And something always ended up happening, Couldn't destroy him. So, it just lets you know. They don't get it. They don't get to leave us alone, to go on with their lives, to keep on trying to destroy us, but it's not working. This is a beautiful things happening out here in this world with narcissism being out here like this. We are all getting it. We all connecting with each other. We all have each other now. We all have support, So, I'm thankful that there are this YouTube space to talk about these type of individuals, these monsters, So, what they're doing is they pretty much want to make you look petty, make you look controlling and mean to everybody. And nobody likes people like that, right? Because we think they're narcissists, right? So, but the situation, they put you in it for you to fail. They put you in that situation. They created it, and they're going to sit there and play the victim, So that's pretty much what they do, guys. Playing the victim, narcissists playing the victim, it makes us angry. It's frustrating, right? It's shocking that they would do this. It doesn't feel good to know that this predator, this animal, this monster is sitting here acting like the victim just to get sympathy from everybody. Because they know that it's their word against ours, and they hope to God that, we don't have any proof. They're hoping that we don't. But the way the world works, the knowledge that we have out here, we have to have proof. You got to treat it again like a business. You don't sell anybody anything without a receipt, It's just how it works. It's just a natural thing to do. That's how you got to treat narcissists. Don't do anything without any proof. Anything when it comes to any narcissist. I don't care what situation you are dealing with them. Always have proof of whatever situation, whatever transaction or whatever you're doing with them, The thing about it is that they don't want to go down in a sinking ship alone, really. They want you going with them. So if they get in trouble, they want you to get in trouble too. They'll break their own leg trying to get to you. It's so sickening. It's insane, guys. That they just they need to act their own age. A lot of them don't act their own age. They need to do the right thing. That's all we want for them, to do the right thing, but they won't. They have this victim mentality. And they want to paint the picture to the world that that's not true. In many cases, it's not true. They want to paint a picture of us that's not true. So, this is the last thing I want to cover real quick. You have to kind of adopt this "what would Jesus do" principle, depending on, really critical situations where children are involved, especially sensitive situations like that. Because your actions are going to define your character. That's how it is. Use your critical thinking skills. The who is the narcissist. We know that person is a narcissist. The who, what, when, where, and why. And you always have to move with proof with them. And it's just a shame because when you think about God, it's you have to understand that people view it having a godlike mentality is being loving and truthful and just having a good character and a good making good decisions. Your behavior, just making sure your behavior is on par with Christ when it comes to them. So let me give you an example of what I mean. Okay, for example, it's Christmas time, right? It's Christmas next week. So if you in a legal battle with a narcissist and children are involved and the narcissist is late for a visit, they know they're supposed to be on time. But say they're late and you can leave, right? But you wait, something tells you to just wait an extra minute or two or drive down the street or whatever, because guess what? The narcissist is a minute too late. So if you would have left, guess what they're going to say? I didn't get my parents in time for Christmas. She didn't work with me, right? They're going to cry like a baby. And that makes you look so mean, so hateful, right? Because it's the holidays. You could have just waited an extra minute or two, right? Even though you didn't have to. You see what I mean? Your actions define your character. I'm not telling you guys that you have to, do that, or but I'm just saying the way people view things, the way they're going to view you, they just think it's so mean. They hear these sob stories, and the narcissist knows this. They know this, and they're going to eat it up. So yeah, that's about all I wanted to cover in this video, about them playing a victim, and look out for that, and just protect yourself, guys. I missed you guys so much, and I'm glad to be back here. And I hope if I don't get to make another video before Christmas time, I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, guys. And again, guys, tune in, keep sharing these videos, liking these videos, and thank you guys so much for all the support.